So this is the cheapest powered sponge filter that I could find on Amazon. It was £8, but it actually turned out to be £12 in the end because I went for the bigger version. As you can see, this one's a 4 watt. It's supposed to be 450 litres an hour, but it's tiny, but it may do the job, so we'll have a look. Okay, very cheap powered sponge filter, very small box, 4 watt maximum height. Well, that doesn't make sense because you're going to be putting it underwater anyway. 450 litres an hour, so probably the smallest flex you could use this on. You couldn't really use this for anything major because it's got too many holes in it. Let's have a look in the box. Okay, so that that looks like a toy. It does, it looks like a toy. Look at the suckers. Look at the suckers. Look how small they are. Look. I mean, that's my finger. Damn. Okay, that is a tiny... Listen, guys, if you see a good deal that's on... Oh, it's stuck. They've glued that on. Well, that's not good. Oh, my God, look. It's melted it. It's melted, look. All right, look. We're going to get this wet anyway. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, so that just pulls off. That's a little kind of foam cartridge. There's your little bit of foam, tiny little bit of foam. Okay, so yeah, potentially you could use this for shrimp if you use the smaller, or this looks about 30 pours per inch. You want a 45 minimum for a shrimp tank anyway. Okay, we're going to get it wet and have a look. It's tiny. Looks like something you'd put in a doll's house or an Action Man costume. But it does have the obligatory aerator. And this was dirt cheap. This is a powered sponge filter. I mean, I would use this on a hospital tank or acclimation tank. You could use this on an acclimation tank. So you put it in there. You seed it in the normal tank for, say, 3 or 4 weeks. So you keep this just running. It's cheap enough to keep running. And then when you put it into the acclimation or hospital tank straight away, it's seeded. It's cool. So you'd use it for that. I'm not happy that this was actually stuck on or glued. Okay, well, let's get it wet, see where we go through from there. I don't expect too much from this, but it was £10. It was £10. Okay, let's get it wet, see what happens. Just a note, the plug is bigger than the head unit. Okay, so I don't expect too much from this, but let's get it wet and see what happens. So I'm not expecting too much from this, apart from a little dribble, to be honest. Okay, look, let's turn it on. Are you ready, guys? Oh, wow, look at that. That is crazy. Let me put it into the water because obviously you're getting the air. Look how much that disturbs the water surface. I mean, that's a lot. All right, you can't adjust it in any way. There's no adjustment for it, to be honest. But I tell you what, most of the people that I know who have tanks have problem with film on top of their water, and it can be a big problem, especially if you grow plants in there, because obviously they can't get the nutrients from the light that they should do because there's a film covering it. This will disturb the water enough that you wouldn't have that problem, and it's tiny. I mean, it's this thing's minute, and I can't hear it. That is crazy quiet. Okay, so would we buy one? Well, I bought this one just to review. I mean, it was so cheap, it was nothing really. But they do a bigger version. I don't think you need a bigger version, okay? I think this would filter something, probably like the small Fluval Flex or something like that. But more importantly, this would be great to move the water around the tank. So yes, gets my thumbs up. You know, this look at it. It's tiny. I mean, you could put this at the back of the tank and you'd probably lose it. Wouldn't even think it was there. Excellent work. Excellent.